A few of you have recommended Taste of Cyprus, a little gem in Cheshunt serving up Greek Cypriot food, so on Sunday me and a couple of mates headed over there for lunch. It's been served in Cheshunt for 10 years and as soon as you step inside there's an authentic taverna vibe that they've captured beautifully. Ignore the road and buildings outside and you could easily believe you're somewhere in Cyprus. We'd pre-ordered, but of course I had to look through the menu. It would be rude not to have a gale at a Cypriot restaurant. Cheers. The cold starters were kindly brought to us on the house, a generous spread of potato salad, tsakistes, olives, undyed darama, dashi, tzatziki, beetroot, hummus and plenty of bitter. The standouts for me were the darama, slightly thicker than I'm used to, but I liked it, especially paired with that warm fluffy bitter. Very smooth with a nice lemony punch. And that potato salad, the potatoes were soft and slightly sweet, seasoned perfectly with lemon, olive oil, salt and pepper, fragrant notes of that coriander and slivers of onion that I'm pretty sure were lightly pickled. Now here's a little clue about what I'm having for my main. Emerging from the oak embers after cooking for hours in the clay oven, one of my all-time favourite dishes, gleftigo. It looked and smelled absolutely incredible. You get a big old portion simply served with the potatoes it was cooked with, the juices from the meat, a fresh salad and some homemade bread. My friend Panny ordered the rib of beef, not a traditional dish but cooked gleftigo style in the clay oven. It was so tender it pulled apart effortlessly. The fat had rendered beautifully, melting into the meat which had a bold, rich, buttery, beefy flavour with a subtle smokiness. It was absolutely delicious. Oof, that's what I call a gleftigo. Just meat and potatoes the way it should be. Look at that, falling off the bone. It's so tender you don't even need to chew it. Sweet, smoky lamb with hints of rosemary and bay leaf. It's everything you want from a gleftigo. Absolutely banging. And those Cyprus potatoes, soft, fluffy and full of the flavours from that meat. Absolutely delicious. Let's dip some of that bread in those juices. Us Greeks love dipping bread into things. The gleftigon was so delicious, all that was left were clean bones. I was just about to give the double thumbs up when the owner comes out and presents us with a sheep's head. This had also been roasted in the clay oven. I would say definitely not for the squeamish. Let's try that sheep cheek first and wow, super rich and it just disintegrates in your mouth. The tongue was good too, tender with a little bit of bite and a slightly salty finish. My favourite part of the head was the brain. I really like the soft texture. The flavour's a bit hard to describe but if you've had sweetbreads before it's very similar to that. I refused to eat the eye but my mate Panny went for it. He told us he liked it but the Bevo-esque swallow tells another story. For dessert we were brought out galado bureko, a phyllo pastry parcel filled with the semolina based cream. My mum makes a banging one so the bar's set pretty high. It was lovely, crisp phyllo giving way to smooth creamy custard with rich hints of vanilla and cinnamon. I'd like to have a touch more syrup and citrus but it was still flipping delicious. Of course Taste of Cyprus gets a double thumbs up.